Well, and President Biden urging Congress to waive the federal gas tax for a while to give at least some relief to Americans who are lucky to find gas below $4.40 a gallon these days. We sent KAMC Ryan Chandler out to find out how this plan would really affect you drivers out there. Hey, Ryan.
Well, Brian, that's right. President Biden is arguing that waiving the federal gas tax is the most direct way that Congress can help lower these high prices that we're seeing, albeit only slightly. The federal gas tax is only about 18 cents per gallon. So if you take the local average that we're seeing here in Lubbock County, that's about a 4% discount on their local average of $4.41. So what would that mean for you? Well, let's take this here. The last person to buy gas at this pump bought about 4.5 gallons for $20. So let's do some quick math here. What could that mean in 18 cents? You'll have to bear with me. I studied journalism, not math. But you take 4.5 gallons times that 18 cents. Waiving the federal gas tax would save this person 81 cents on their $20 purchase. Now, that might not sound like much, but what was striking talking to the people here today is how many of them are stretching the little extra money they have to cover not just gas, but rent and food, each of which are also surging in price. So while some say that this will not make any difference in their lives, others say every cent counts.
I've seen people sit there and they'll say they'll have $40 and they're sitting there literally thinking, I've got to buy food and gas. So I've got to figure out how to separate it.
Sam's and Walmart probably save about as much as, or even H-E-B and Bolton's. So it's not going to make much of a difference at all.
If I have just a little bit of money for gas, which is how it always works out, I don't get the gallons that I really need for my gas.
Yeah.
So yeah, anything would help.
People that live in Slayton and Woodrow and even in Abernathy, and it wouldn't justify getting a tax credit.
Someone was telling me a while ago that they said that they were probably paying back the stimulus check.
Now, President Biden is also pushing the states to waive their own gas taxes. In fact, here in Texas, we tax a gallon of gas higher than the federal government at 20 cents a gallon, but that is not going to go anywhere. The legislature does not return to Austin until January. And it still remains to be seen whether Congress is going to do anything either. Republicans are largely against this plan. Senate Minority Leader McConnell has dismissed it. Even Democratic Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi has voiced her own concerns. So in the meantime, President Biden is also pushing oil companies to expand their domestic refining capacity to try and get more supply into these pumps. But until then, we'll just have to see. It's all up in the air right now in terms of Congress's plan, and these prices are still sky high.